I think that you get to focus on chiropractic here. When you're at school, you get, especially as a younger student, you get caught up in all of the sciences and all of the day-to-day activities of school, and coming here we could just work on chiropractic, work on adjusting, work on x-ray markings, and be present with that and not feel all convoluted with everything else that comes with school. I think that the being here and being able to just watch and observe this, it's a different level of learning that, again, we don't always get at school. You get to watch Dr. Nystrom actually basically walking the walk and talking the talk, and we get to see what the complete picture looks like here. So I feel that by the time that I graduate and I go out and open my practice, I have a concept of how an office runs. I have a concept of how a doctor interacts with multiple patients at one time, and I feel that that learning curve that a lot of students may have because they're not experiencing that all the time, because even when you go shadow docs, it's very periodic. You get a couple hours here and there. Here, it's been a whole year of watching it happen, and I think that's extremely helpful. For me personally, what I gravitated to was a female who was adjusting full spine and who had been doing it for so long. You see people suffer these injuries, or you hear these horror stories of chiropractors who are out of practice 5 or 10 years after school because they've hurt themselves. And I feel that Dr. Nystrom's approach to adjusting and to patient care not only honors the patient, but it honors you, so you can continue to practice well after 10, 20, or 30 years. I think Dr. Nystrom's worked with enough students now that she picks up early on kind of what your learning style is. So to compare it to school, when we're in school, you're kind of in a group with anywhere from 10 to 30 people kind of fighting for the attention of the doctor, hoping that you can get a few minutes of one-on-one time with them. And here Dr. Nystrom really does a good job of setting up time. Like, we're focusing on you now, we're focusing on how you're performing, and I feel that not only is that focus, knowing that somebody cares enough to give you the feedback, in addition to that, having a place where you can get that. I feel that the coaching program's been really important to me because up until then it was students helping students, and we're limited in even the best student only has a couple years experience. And for me personally, I found much more value coming to a doctor who's been doing it for as many years as Dr. Nystrom has, and is actually applying her information to me as an individual rather than reporting to an entire room, this is how you would perform a specific adjustment. I think it's trusting yourself. Dr. Nystrom really, she gives you the confidence so you can trust yourself, so you can get over that initial scared feeling that you have as a student. So it's been able to give me the confidence of, I can do this. I might not be perfect at it right now, but I see a light at the end of the tunnel of this is going to happen. And I feel that a lot of students kind of get upset and worked up and almost competitive with their performance level. And here, and with Dr. Nystrom, she shows you the way, she shows you how to do it, and it's skills with longevity, which I find extremely valuable.